What if the most important tech upgrades aren't always the loudest? While the spotlight shines on flashy new phones, Huawei just quietly refined a device that might fundamentally change how you interact with your digital world. You know Huawei. They have been busy making waves with their smartphone launches. But amidst all that excitement, they also slipped out a refresh to their MatePad 11.5 from last year. And let me tell you, this is not just a minor update, it is a thoughtful evolution of the everyday tablet. First, let us talk about the screen. Your eyes will immediately notice the difference. This 11.5-inch IPS LCD now boasts a crisper 2450 by 1600 pixel resolution. That is a significant bump up from the previous model, giving you sharper text and more vibrant images. We are talking 256 pixels per inch, running at a buttery-smooth 120 Hz refresh rate and pushing out up to 600 nits of brightness. Plus, with DC dimming, your eyes will feel more comfortable, even after hours of use. But the real star of the show here for me is the improved PaperMatte technology. Imagine trying to read on your tablet outdoors, or even just under harsh indoor lighting, and battling constant reflections. PaperMatte uses something called nano-etching to cut down reflections by an impressive 60% and light interference by nearly all of it, a full 99%. They even added a new circular polarization filter, meaning you can finally use your tablet comfortably with sunglasses on. It makes your digital screen feel remarkably like actual paper, which is a game changer for reading, writing, or just reducing eye strain. And speaking of writing, the new MatePad supports the third generation in pencil. This is not just about doodling, it is smart. The tablet can use AI to neat up your handwriting, organize your notes, and even highlight key points for you. It is like having a digital assistant built right into your pen, whether you are sketching out ideas or taking detailed lecture notes. Design-wise, they made some subtle but impactful changes. The 2025 MatePad is now slimmer, at just 6.1 mm thick, down from 6.9. You get a sleek profile that feels great in your hand. Yes, it is a tiny bit heavier at 515 grams, but for a good reason, and Huawei also claims it is 30% more durable than its predecessor. You can grab it in a stylish violet or the classic space gray. That slight increase in weight? It is for the new powerhouse battery. This MatePad packs a massive 10,100 mAh cell, a significant jump from the 7,700 mAh in the 2023 model. That means you can stream content for up to 14 hours on a single charge. Think of it, that is like having an extra mini power bank built right into your device. And when it finally runs low, Huawei's 40-watt SuperCharge technology gets you back up and running almost twice as fast as before. Under the hood, Huawei made a strategic shift. They replaced the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 chip with their own in-house Kirin 8020 processor. This move shows their commitment to developing their own silicon, and they even included a 67% larger graphite sheet to keep things cool under pressure. You also get 8 GB of RAM and your choice of 128 or 256 GB of storage, which handles daily tasks and even some heavier lifting without breaking a sweat. Powering it all is HarmonyOS 4.3, bringing excellent multi-window multitasking with its floating window feature. And their Super Hub lets you effortlessly share files across your tablet, phone, and computer with a single click. It is all about making your digital life feel more connected and seamless. They also thought about your media consumption. Redesigned antennas promise a 30% improvement in Wi-Fi throughput, so your streaming and browsing are smoother. And you get 4 onboard speakers for immersive audio. Connectivity options include a USB-C 2.0 port, Wi-Fi 6, and Bluetooth 5.2. For cameras, you have a solid 13-megapixel module on the rear, and an 8-megapixel camera on the front for video calls. The Huawei MatePad 11.5 2025 hits Europe and other regions later this month. The base 8GB RAM, 128GB storage model starts at a very competitive €290. But if you want that incredible PaperMatte edition with 8GB of RAM, 256GB of storage, and the optional keyboard cover, you can get it for around €430. So, is this the tablet that transforms your daily workflow, or makes your leisure time more enjoyable? Huawei is clearly showing us that sometimes, true innovation is not about reinventing the wheel, but rather, about perfecting the details that genuinely matter in our everyday digital lives. It is a compelling package that asks you to consider, what if your next tablet could finally feel less like a screen, and more like a true companion? We would love to hear your thoughts on this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all the latest tech.